We actually arrived here on Wednesday night after everything had been going on. We actually got stopped at the airport. The tourist police held our bus at the airport because there were protesters along the street where we were coming into our hotel.
During the morning, there was a lot of police that had built up, riot police, on the bridge and the surrounding square. And there were no protesters until after prayer. At some point before 2 o'clock, one could hear chants from a distance, Allah Akbar, God is great, and it starts to get louder and louder. And then suddenly, behind one really tall building, I see like a huge crowd of demonstrators, and just you don't see the end of the line. It's just so many demonstrators, thousands of them. There's about 300 or 400 riot police guarding the entrance to the bridge, crossing the Nile. They were shouting things at the police, and the police were shouting back, and then it started with tear gas and the police hitting the protesters.
They were throwing like flames, Molotov cocktails. There was explosions, like tear gas canister fires were everywhere. What you're seeing is the first part that started earlier in the afternoon, and the second wave came at about 4:30 or 5, and there were like tens of thousands of people just coming over that bridge.
The tear gas went into the crowds, so they shot a lot of tear gas actually. So the crowds went back, like up to 100 meters back, and they still started shooting a lot of tear gas, even when there were not protesters near the police. And just the amount of tear gas that they shot went up into the air, and it blew up to the hotel.
The most frightening part was the later protest, seeing all those people coming across the bridge and then wondering where they were going to go, because there's the next street available is the street that goes right in front of our hotel, and wondering if they were going to, be able to come in or not, or where they were going to be dispersed.
Yeah, I saw a few people helping this person who looked unconscious or injured to some sort, and putting them into a van and taking them away.
The most frightening part was probably when we saw fires erupting at certain places, and then we kind of wondered if we should pack a bag and be ready to evacuate quickly.
I feel for the people on the streets and the Egyptians, because they're the ones who are having the hard time.